So, since I am kind of staying in the hotel another day, I am planning out the next week, which I have decided that that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm going to get to a town, stay in the RV park or wherever I'm camping, and then plan out the next week because then I talk to locals and find out more about what's coming up in those towns rather than just try to look it up all online. It's much better to just talk to all the locals because talking to locals here, it's kind of helped me figure out what to do, what not to do coming up along the trip. Originally, I was not going to go to the Fort Davis area. The Davis Mountain State Park is another area, and then also the McDonald Observatory. So, after talking to the locals here at the restaurant, they said it's definitely worth it to go there. So, that's what I'm doing now. So, pretty much another thing is I'm doing this all on my phone. Like, I don't have a computer. I don't have access to a computer. So everything I do is on my phone, editing, video, well, on the GoPro, but everything is done on this little phone right here. So this is my lifeline. But pretty much I am booking at Davis Mountain State Park right now for Saturday. So I am going to book that. And with service slow, it kind of takes a while, but it's definitely just a process. So this is kind of what I have planned so far. So this is what I do. I'll just put it in my notes. Like, so Friday, I'm actually staying with Manu from Couchsurfing because I hit him up and he's super cool. He's gonna let me stay with him. So I'll do that tomorrow. It's a 60-mile ride, so it's gonna be pretty far day, but I feel like after 3 days of rest I can do that. And then Saturday I'm going to leave extra early because I need to get to primitive campsite number 100, which is that site I was just on. And then after that I'm gonna leave camp around 5 to go to the McDonald Observatory because they have a star party that starts at like 7 p.m. So it just so happens to line up perfectly with my trip. So I'm going to go do that on Saturday. And the cool thing is that once it's done with the star party, I have a 16-mile ride. And 12 of those miles is on the road, 4 miles is on the dirt, back to my campsite at like 10 p.m. and stars are gonna be beautiful. So that's gonna be a little sketchy, but it's gonna be fun. And then let's see. On Monday, the 30th, is when I'm gonna head to Van Horn or no, sorry, I skipped a day. Sunday the 29th, after that night at the state park, I'm going to head to Desert View RV Park, which is in Valentine. It's like a 40-mile ride, so I'll stay there. It's only $10 a night. They're really nice people. I just called them. And then on Monday, the 30th, I'm going to Van Horn and staying at the Oasis RV Park. Again, very nice people. I got a hold of their, I just got a hold of them not too long ago. And it's only $12.96 a night. It's a very specific number, but yeah, that's going to be the camp for that night. And then Tuesday the 31st, that's going to be a long ride. That is all the way to Guadalupe Mountain National Park to the Pine Springs Visitor Center. 65-ish miles, and a lot of it is hills. So I'm going to plan on leaving at like 5 a.m. I'm going to try. So once I do that, I already reserved it at Pine Springs Campground, site number 20. So no matter what, I'm making it all the way there. It's going to be a long day, but I have it reserved, so I'm making it there. And then after that, I don't have it planned yet. That's why I'm about to call the visitor center because I'm going to spend 2 days in the backcountry hiking. So I'm not even going to bring my bike because it's all in the national park, like actual backcountry up the mountain. Like you can't even bring a bike up there. So I'm going to park the bike, put the bike cover on it, take my pannier backpack little carrying system I have, and just go in the backcountry for 2 days. And then it's kind of cool because everything's working out perfect on the schedule because it's the closures start on February 4th, and my trip ends in the backcountry on February 3rd. So it's going to work out perfectly. But yeah, that is my plan for the next week. And I'm planning that out. I just kind of put it in my notes and plan that out. But for now, I just got to make a call to the visitor center and figure out permits for backcountry camping and kind of my plan for the backcountry over there. And then after that, it's to Carlsbad Caverns National Park. So I need to schedule that too. But it's honestly really fun making all these reservations and scheduling. It's very enjoyable, but it's work and it's fun. So I'm going to get back to it. All those snacks are waiting for me. All right, well, I am trying to set up for February 4th.
Our office is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
I guess no one's there.
Sorry we missed your call. We're either on the other line or it's out of office hours. We appreciate the phone call and we ask that you please.
So I called the RV park in Artesia, New Mexico, and they said they don't allow tent camping and to try calling the fairgrounds because they might allow tent camping. So I am trying to get a hold of someone in City Hall. But pretty much I have, let's see here, Wednesday the 1st, Thursday the 2nd, and Friday the 3rd all planned out. I already called the Guadalupe National Park Visitor Center, and I got in hold with them and figured out backcountry permits, so I have that set up. And then I called the Carlsbad Caverns National Park, and their backcountry is actually closed because they got hit with really bad flooding. So I am just going to camp in the BLM land, which is just free to camp in, just right outside of it. So I got that set up. So now it is just to find Saturday the 4th, and that's going to be through Artesia, New Mexico. So I'm going to try to figure that out now. So I'm going to call maybe City Hall, I don't know, or another RV park. We'll see.